Hey everyone, how's it going? Coming at you today with a requested video. So everyone who watches it, if you have enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I would be very much appreciative. So the video I'm coming up with you today is, especially if you're a beginner, you may not know this because I know I didn't when I first started. The little icons you have on the bottom right hand of the side of the screen, you've got a white one, a gold one, blue, yellow and red in that order. They are mainly there to be used when you go into battle to help you buff your ship or debuff your enemies. So the red one will be your tactical slots. They're your crew stations. So your tactical slot for your tactical officers, your engineering, which is yellow, and your science, which is your blue. You then have stuff like your gold one here and your silver one here. If I put them up on the screen, as you can see, I've put the silver one up. This has abilities from devices, such as you can see here, I've got a red matter capacitor, battery hole patch. These are all from consoles or devices I have equipped onto my ship currently. If I hold up the L trigger, you see it brings up the gold slot. And it has abilities from sort of reputation abilities once you've completed them, captain abilities that come when you start upgrading your skill tree. So they're all there to help benefit your ship. You'll notice some of them actually have a little green line around them, as you can see there. So what this green line basically means is auto execute. So if I bring you over to the tactical slot, I deactivated all of them so I can show you how to do it. What you do, hover over, toggle auto execute. Tap it once, auto execute whenever possible. Twice, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, back to standard. And that's basically how these work. So you can actually have them to auto execute and actually not have an issue with it whatsoever. Each section is actually, each console slot is actually going to differ between what you actually have, because each ship has a different slot, crew slots. So if I take you onto the crew stations with mine, you can see I have 2 science, because it's a science vessel, 2 science, 1 engineering and 1 tactical, and a universal, which means any type of officer can actually go into that slot. You'll notice also that they all have different little ability slots next to them. So the higher up the positioning, the console slot itself, not the officer, the more you can slot in there. So as you can see, the science, I have the commander slot here, and you can see it goes all the way up to 4 different console slots. Being science vessel, will actually have the more of the slots on there. The only problem with the vessel that I've got on at the moment, it doesn't have more than 1 slot for tactical, which is a right shame. So basically all you want to do is just go into one of them. You can see here I've got Beams Fire at Will on. But cycle down them, it literally tells you exactly what you need down there. You can buy some of these from inside a space dock. You can get them on the exchange, you can even make some of them. But you can just go down, have a quick look. So if you're beginning, that's all you need to look at. If you are beginning, do not worry about the next bit until you're actually at a higher level, really. Because these are specializations for your crew members, so they have extra abilities. But these are the basic ones you want to be wanting to look for. I mean, what I've got on here is I've got Beam Fire at Will. I've actually got it on twice because it actually speeds up the time you can actually use this ability. Because one will go and then there's a really tiny cooldown on the other one, so it will fire again. Plus, also, I just couldn't really think of anything else to put in there, to be honest. Tactical Team 2. I've then got Beam Overload. On Science, I've got Tractor Beam 1, because I don't really think you ever need anything bigger than Tractor Beam 1, to be honest. You're just debuffing yourself if that's the case. Hazard Emitters, Transferred Shield Strength, Feedback Pods, which is absolutely fantastic. There's a lot of speculated people absolutely hate it, but I think it's absolutely fantastic to use. Science Team 3, Energy Siphon 1, Polarize the Hull. They all have their own different abilities, so if you want to read what I'm showing you now, just give the screen a quick pause if you're watching this on YouTube. Energy Power to Weapon, Emergency Power to Weapons, Direct Energy Modulation. So what they are, basic things, is they will buff up your ship. So stuff like your beam overload will enhance your energy weapons. Stuff like your siphon drain, your energy siphon, as you see there, 2 target minus 20.2 all power levels for 17.6 seconds, which is actually quite valuable if you're actually in a little fight, because it can even mean that you actually shut down some of their systems. Say if you targeted their weapon systems, you can shut down the weapon system, they won't be able to fire at you. So that's basically what they really are, is just to buff and debuff your enemies and to buff your ship up, and that's basically completely what they are. Others obviously do have the ability of regenerating your hull, so you pop that in and that will regenerate your hull. But that is literally basically, that's it. There's nothing else much to it. So every time you swap over a new ship, you're going to need to actually go over to the crew stations, actually put them in yourself. It's actually been pretty good recently. Every new ship I've put in there has actually put the crew stations in there, but you will have to go back into the crew stations to pick the abilities you want, because it will just put random ones in. But that is basically it. There's not much more to explain, to be honest. If you've enjoyed the video, again, please leave a like and subscribe. I appreciate it very much. And thank you all for watching. Bye.